Hello, Carrots here, and welcome to Oscar's Childhood Part 10. Oscar was at school when he heard the terrible news that a meteor had struck at home and his father had died. As you saw in the previous episode, there comes the meteor, and that's his parents, his mother and his father. And there was a direct hit. Where was everybody else when the meteor struck? Suki was at home and she heard it coming and she ran outside and got singed. Fortunately for her, it wasn't a direct hit on her. The Grim Reaper arrived, but Suki was safe this time. There's Nola, Oscar's mother. Oscar doesn't seem to know that Nola has died too. He's just heard that his father's died. Nobody in town really knows what's been going on at all, actually. Suki knows that Nola's died. She's there seeing it all happen. That's Jean, Oscar's father. I suppose one thing is that his parents died together. They were in each other's arms just before the meteor hit. They were happy, getting on well together, planning their future. Nola was looking forward to achieving her lifetime wish when Oscar aged up to teen. But neither of them managed to get their lifetime wishes. They died too soon. Further off in town, it was so peaceful. Not many people were aware that it had been such a tragedy at a small house just out of town a little way. They had City Hall, covered in a blanket of snow. There weren't many Sims out on this particular day. It must have been a bit cold. There were lots of taxis around, but not many people actually out walking in the snow. Uh-oh, what's happening? I hear another meteor. It just landed on the footpath, I think. It has done some damage to City Hall. It's terrible. I hope nobody else gets hit. At least Oscar was safe. He was at school. Now here we are at the park. This is just across the road from the City Hall. The dreadful sky looks very apocalyptic. I used Burnt Waffles dystopian lighting mod for this episode. Is that Oscar that just turned up? He's run away from school. He's across there near that green hedge, in the middle of the screen almost to the right a bit. Just next to that tree, partially hidden by the tree, right in front of that fence. It looks like Oscar in his outdoor outfit. Wonder what he's waiting for. He's taken that all too familiar position. There must be a meteor. I can't see it, or even it must be a shadow on the ground somewhere. Here it is, I can hear it. Oh, did it hit him? No, he's still there. Hopefully he'll be okay. That was close. Did that get him? Where is he? Oh, he's all singed. That's where he got singed. And he knows about his father. He probably still thinks his mother's alive. I wonder who told him about his father. Poor Oscar. I hope the rest of his family's okay. I have no idea where they are. But there's meteors landing all over town. That's the bistro. I wonder if there's a shower anywhere nearby. I hate poor little Oscar to get hit or singed again, because if he's already singed, he'd probably end up being a little ghost with his tombstone. Is that him over there standing near that snowy hedge or whatever, this garden covered in snow, just near the fence of the bistro? They're looking up at the sky. If there must be another meteor coming, look. They're all looking up and pointing up into the sky. But Oscar, get out of there. You've already been singed. You don't want to have a meteor landing close to where you are. I did try to get him away. And he's apparently decided he's not moving. I suppose he thinks if his father's died by meteor, he might as well go too. Maybe he's just not thinking straight. Oh, there it is. Meteor did hit, and some Sims ran in there just before the meteor hit. He's still there. He didn't get singed again. He was just far enough away. He was safe. That is the alien Fleur in the green top. Wonder if she's really sad or if she's just putting on an act. And there's somebody decided to do a snow angel. That's what Suki did when the meteor struck Oscar's parents. Wonder where Oscar's gone. The mixologist got a bit singed. There was a table and chairs with an umbrella where that rock is now. I think there was even some Sims sitting at it. But they might have got out of the way when they saw the meteor heading towards them, because they were townies. I don't see the Grim Reaper arriving. That's Oscar, I think, standing in the middle of the road. He ran up here after the meteor hit. He only seems to be aware that his father has died. And he should perhaps go home to see if he can find his mother, to see if she's all right, because he needs somebody to take care of him. And he doesn't know where his brothers or sisters are. Look, there's even fire across the other houses near their house. Their front door's all singed, and there's Oscar's bedroom. His brand new bed has probably got destroyed because there's fire coming out of his bedroom window. He's come outside. He went inside for a minute. I think it's a bit dangerous inside there, Oscar. He's still only worried about his father. Does he not know that his mother's gone too? Now the news has reached as far away as Dark Harbour, where Animation is working out at the fire station. She was the first port of call because she is the Sim who travels between worlds. And what she's got to do now is go and find a Sim who can take care of Oscar. In the meantime, Oscar's going to be left on his own at home, dealing with the tragedy. Anna has rushed off to Moonfall Island, where she knows Elouise Britton is living. That's Elouise there, just running now. Elouise is living at a brand new boarding school, and it's her job to go and collect abandoned children. And here she is. Elouise has now arrived at the base camp in Irwin. There's not too many fires around town, though. I thought there might have been a bit more burning buildings. But Elouise has to go now and find Oscar and convince him to come with her to a place where he will be safe and taken care of until his family can be found. She doesn't know where he is yet, but she's found some evidence of meteors being here. There's meteor fragments all scattered all over the place. Nobody seems to be panicking quite as badly at the moment, but there's still a few singed Sims wandering around. I hope Oscar hasn't run off somewhere. Don't want her to be unable to find him. Looks like another meteor struck the City Hall. 2 meteor strikes. We only saw one of them, but there's 2 piles of meteors there. So Elouise has finally tracked down the house where Oscar lives, or where he used to live. He can't stay there now. And there she is, arriving She's got to try to find Oscar, see if he's here somewhere. Well, she found a snowman, so she decided to kill it. I guess she got upset. Maybe the snowman's at fault. That fire is ferocious. She's just got to find Oscar. I think she's worked out where he is. She's dialed up Chocolate Cake Island. That's where they've decided to take Oscar. And there he is, sitting in the snow with his imaginary friend. I think he was inside the house again. So that's it. Goodbye to your home, Oscar. You may never see it again. See, he's got his outdoor outfit on now. He must have had a shower. That's probably why he was inside. So I don't think inside the house is very badly damaged yet. So they're heading for Chocolate Cake Island. And here he is at the boarding school in Chocolate Cake Island. And he's having a little muscle dance. All of the other children have gone to school, but he's just arrived. So he can't go to school until tomorrow. But there are a few toddlers there. And that is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's just the transition of Oscar from his old life in Irwin to his beginning of his new life at the boarding school in Chocolate Cake Island. We just now have to try to track down his family, his two brothers and his sisters. They're all older than he is. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And in the next episode, we'll see Oscar getting to know the residents of the boarding school. Bye bye for now and happy simming.